Daily sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with a foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. On the visitor's sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. His guys a perfect 2-0 to start the year. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys not quite as hot to start the year, 0-2 heading into this one. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 79 yards and a touchdown.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Stroud keeps him. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
That wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners are going offense. 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 25 carries, 138 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease, the more story for a solid game.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Winston. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Arizona defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game. Stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time. Made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go. You're right, that's an epic start.
And I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Jameis to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. They're going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 31 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Wilson with a first down carry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing. Winston. Yeah, quick throw here. That's complete. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball.
Touchdown! Ken Scalaboo, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. And this is...
Throwing now is Stroud. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. And a Cardinal first down.
Saquon Barkley trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You look at this Niner defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud of being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? The game's being played, figure it out both ways, and try and find a way to win.
First and 10.
Here's Winston. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Over the middle, it's complete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Xavier Gibson. 17 yards on the play.
Winston sneaking it. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First and goal, Arizona.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And Stroud now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Stroud looking to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cards are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Winston. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They go play action. Winston. Pass complete there in the Nakua. 1 to 41. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And Winston lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Stroud. And this is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Stroud. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And he is caught. And they get got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
First down, Cardinals.
Again, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Over 31, here comes second in the yard. Back to throw, here's Stroud. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First down.
Stroud to throw it. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stroud. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the curve.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. So this has been a pretty strong start to the year for him on the ground, CD. It's just week 3. That's already 5 rushing touchdowns.
And you know he's got big grins on their faces besides the rest of the team. The strength and conditioning program, because he was awfully dedicated to what they put in front of him to get ready for this year. Got himself into terrific shape, and he's dominated here early on.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
James Pierce collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Winston. And Watson has it right side. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Winston keeps it himself. And he's going to have the Niners first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Winston. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he's got Smith and Jigba. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Stroud. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st down, Cardinals.
Stroud out of the gun here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Stroud. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he will have the 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the 2nd half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire the defense to help out as well.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Winston now. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Winston. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Stroud off the play fake. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. In motion right goes Adams. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Play 3 of the drive now is successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stroud. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this.
Stroud working out of the gun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's good. 4-A.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A big third down play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Now second and 5.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with third and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard.
Third and 1.
Winston sneaking it. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
49er first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian Watson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners are back within a score. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
49ers 14. Michael Dixon.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Throwing now is Stroud. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Barkley inside handoff. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the 49ers.
Back to throw. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Arizona.
Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Cardinals.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
To number 26, Saquon Barkley. A 6-yard pickup.
Here goes Stroud again. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will make this a 9-point lead. A second field goal here in this third quarter, his third of the game so far.
He's been an important part of the offense, that's for sure. And they may need him again before this one's said and done. So I would treat him like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. 4-8. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 45-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, Winston. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. James Pierce picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Jameis to throw it. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. To throw is Winston. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Cardinals offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they're going instead with Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And Stroud now to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Adams the man in motion right. Stroud sets up the play action. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Now Stroud. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Stroud to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. This to make it a 2-score game. Koo knocks this one to the post. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 97 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action. Winston. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach, trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 39. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try to run this one right up the gut. So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the
Winston. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Now Winston. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the Cardinals' 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Winston. And that will be incomplete. Give the pass break up there to Christian Fulton.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
34-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. A football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin first and 10. And it's complete to Adams. And out across midfield down to the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And a Cardinal first down.
In motion right goes Adams. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Delay of game. Option.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Arizona.
On the bootleg, Stroud. The left side throw complete to Adams. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The throwing again is Stroud. And this will be caught by Mooney. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Second down and 3. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. They'll run with Barkley. Really good move. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. So that now 6 touchdowns for him on the ground here so far this year, Charles. And it's week 3. What kind of a season might he be embarking on?
Well, we both know enough time fluctuates and they're going to ride him a lot as this year goes on. But one other thing to keep in mind, as you keep having success, you actually have built up some momentum. Your body responds to that as well. So I see no reason for this to slow down anytime soon.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Winston readies the offense. Down by 12. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Winston. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these guys. And sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for the Cardinals, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.